Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have your own reading. And no, today we're going to do what are their true intentions in love. That's what we're going to do here. And we have these oracle cards here, Capricorn, like we always do, right? And so this is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Take what fits, Capricorn, and, boot the rest out, right? Yeah. And so, in this reading, though, some of these cards and these oracles are going to be, of your persons. Yeah, they have to be, right? You can't bogart the whole reading, Capricorn. No, you can't. But we have this mindful card, and this mindful, not mindful, like don't forget to, be mindful of like pay attention to what you're doing. No, it's not like that. It's more like your mind is full, and to avoid negative thoughts. Yeah, don't get negative, right? Also, don't listen to maybe, the BS, or maybe somebody's trying to give you some advice. It's just kind of because it's called groupthink as well. So stay away from the negative Nellies or maybe your own negative thoughts. We have the joyful muse here, Capricorn. So, and go have fun here and paint a picture, play your violin. I don't know if you guys play a violin. Or just do something kind of artsy, maybe to help you, right? Maybe just listen to music. But the joyful muse, this cat here, and he's hilarious because he's going to paint and he's doing his little hobbies, right? Maybe you have a hobby. But, it could be your person's energy. Patience and planning is here. This is the 7 of Pentacles in this particular deck. And we have the Netcaster, and this is very cool. Preparations come to fruition right after patience and planning. So something you have been planning is going to come through, is going to work out, is going to come true, your wish or something like that, right? She looks like she's getting married here, though. She does. Not really sure because the artwork is... Oh, she has her net here. She's catching something. Okay, got it. Yeah, Netcaster. But she's got all these flowers in her hair and all this kind of stuff. But, we also have these cards here. And this card here, this woman's wearing a mask. They're just being kind of artsy here. But she has these books in front of her. And she has the door over here. The door is open to crack, right? And the sun's coming through. Above her is the little tree here with all these flowers and, but to her right is the mirror. We have the lock and the key here and these books here. This talks about kind of, it could be time to close the door on something or close the page, but learn from it for sure. Sometimes this can talk about learning from the past and bringing it into the future. Like, like maybe the past has helped you. But it's real interesting here how we have preparations come to fruition. And we also have, though, Capricorn, somebody's sad here. I don't know if it's you or your person. And this little chick here is, she's sitting here and she is kind of, she took the mask off, she did, and now she looks like she's writing in her diary or something like that. But this is about isolation and loneliness, right? Somebody might be lonely for you here, and they might want to close the door in their life on something, right? We're not sure yet. No, we're not. We only know that somebody's not supposed to get negative here for sure, right? The benefactor and the head and the audience. So we're going to have the extended, and it's going to include the completion of the Tree of Life Oracle, right? But the benefactor is with the head and the audience. Somebody is having a headache here, or worries or something about telling somebody something, the audience. Somebody wants to tell you something, or you, them, you, they. The benefactor is... The benefactor can be a few things, right? It can be somebody who is providing the most love, like the person who really kind of benefits you, right? Could be the most money sometimes. And it could be somebody who's really good for you because they are giving to you, the benefactor. I feel like somebody here wants to like talk to you and they want to tell you something very important. Let's see. Let's get into the reading, Capricorn. Yeah. Yeah. So let's get into it. Let's see what we have. And today we're using a kind of a newish deck here, Capricorn. We are, because because let's see what we have for you guys. And if you want to know what's going on in the world, you can go to powerandlighttarot.com. I have 2 posts there. One's a video. You have to copy and paste it. You can't click on it, no. And on the side, when you get to my website, which is not fixed up at all, on the side there's a little pen, the bottom of a pen. It looks like the old flowy, kind of old-fashioned. They still have them, but that's the blog. You click on that and you'll see, it'll take you to the blog where I have posted a couple things. And one of them is a great, it's not political, it's not, but it is by a starseed. It's very uplifting. And then the other one is just a post. Go check it out. I'm going to be posting on there all the time because they're canceling anybody who is trying to speak the truth, who's not talking in code. People have to talk in code. I mean, the list goes on. So let's see what we have, you guys. And Capricorn, we're going to put your cards down first. Let's see what we have here for Capricorn. We have the Hanged Man, and maybe these cards are reversed. No, they're not. OMG. Let's see what else we have here. And the 3 of Swords, Capricorn. Okay, so this is what you have been kind of have had negative thoughts about. Maybe you're wondering if maybe somebody is wondering if somebody is patiently planning and if their preparations are going to come to fruition. Because somebody's kind of lonely over here. Yeah, they are. And they're in isolation. Let's see what else it says about that card. Solitude, loneliness. Only in quiet waters do things mirror themselves undistorted. Yeah, you have to be in a quiet place. That's why they want everybody to live together, because I mean a lot of people, because you'll forever be screwed up. If you're around too many people, if you don't have peace and quiet in your life, you cannot figure things out. You cannot lower your pressure, your stress, right? Even if you live with a bunch of people, maybe like you have to go find a place quiet. Maybe you live upstairs in the other room, way in the corner. But we need peace and quiet. This is the human condition. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Only in a quiet mind is adequate perception of the world, you see? And so Hans Margolius, right? He sounds like he's Scandinavian and Greek both. Maybe he is, right? Oh, very cool. Let's see what else we have. And let's look, Capricorn, at what's on your mind, right? And it is the 4 of Pentacles. You're trying to hold on to somebody here, Capricorn, most likely. We're going to see. I don't know why this guy looks like he's slouching, but maybe he's not. Maybe this is the back of him. I like the art on here. It's a little bit funny. It is kind of. Let's see what we have. The Wheel of Fortune is blocking you or challenging you or something. Maybe this is a Sagittarius, right? You know how they are, you guys, right? No, just teasing. Let's see what we have for, I'm a Sag. That's why I can always say that. Yeah. We have the Knight of Swords, and the fear here is going to be the Death card. You're afraid this is over, Capricorn. And I feel like that's why we have the Door to the Past. And interesting here, the lock. The lock is for the future. So this is telling you have to learn a lesson, or your person has to learn a lesson here. I feel like they are probably, but we're going to find out here. But in order to unlock the future, yeah, that's what this is about. And wisdom needs to be gained with the books, right? Books are always about, yeah, they are. If you ever see anybody who has a big library, you're watching a video or whatever, and they have all these books, they're very intelligent, they're very knowledgeable for sure. And they know history, and they know what's going on. Unless you're reading all poetry and, Nancy Drew from, or cartoons or some, something that's not really important. Let's see what we have, although that's good for your soul once in a while, right? Let's see what we have for your person, Capricorn. See what we have. And they start with the 8 of Swords. Yeah, here's your person. They look all messed up here. Yeah, they're tied up, Capricorn. And they're, they look like the vultures are above them. Yeah, those are buzzards or vultures. And same thing. And here, they're standing here. They feel really stuck. And they're looking out kind of at their future like, oh, I don't have one. Pretty much here. And this is the excuse me, this could be your person's past. Let's see. We're going to look at all the cards together and see if that's just part of their current vibe, right? They have the Chariot card here. We see the couple walking together, yeah, and one of them's looking back, but they're kind of following him here, and these people are cheering the Chariot on, or the Olympic. I don't know. I know he's not the Chariot is not the driver. I don't think it's the vehicle. I think, and it is. I'm pretty sure the Two of Wands showing up and what's on their mind. Yeah, and here's the man like he always shows up. You know, like he's from Syria or something like that. But he's holding the globe and he's looking out, right, and he's holding one wand at the same time. There's a joker. Interesting. There's a joker in the past, in the back. And I mean by joker, like, you know, the king's joker, right? With his hair, with these kind of 5 little, you know, kind of things. And the bells are at the bottom. And, you know, whatever that joker has, that's usually a hat. It is. But somebody's kind of looking at him like he's leaving. Somebody here, wow, this is kind of a trip. We're going to see what that's about. Yeah, that joker's looking at that man like he's deciding where he wants to go. Your person, what's on their mind here is a new path for them. In the past, they felt some kind of like terrible way here. Yeah, they did about this. Let's see what else we have. They have the Queen of Swords in their challenge. Yeah, they have to figure this out. And they might have somebody bitchy kind of on their case because she's facing him. And, you know, no digs on water signs, not air signs, but sometimes the Queen of Swords can be a bitch. And she's like that because she's been screwed over, kind of, right? It could be, though, that your person is just discerning, and I feel like they are. And what they are hoping for, Capricorn, is the Empress. And it's probably you. And here she is, the back of her, you know, her throne, kind of, which is out in, you know, in nature, and her kids are here, and they're petting the swan, and yeah, and they're naked, you know, because this is a long time ago. And we have the Tower. Your person is afraid of the Tower. Or, you know, your person could be having negative thoughts for sure. For sure. Yeah, let's see what we have. Let's look at, let's see what we have for your person, right? And, let's see what we have for Capricorn's person. Yeah, but this is a brand new deck, and yeah, okay, let's see. And Capricorn, you start with the Hangman reversed, and this is the only reversal here, but you do start there. Let's see what we have. You have the Three of Swords in your current energy, the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you feel either majorly disappointed or heartbroken by this person, possibly. There could be a third party here you're dealing with. Maybe you want to tell them something. Maybe you want to tell them that they're very important here with the audience and the benefactor. This could be them wanting to tell you something. It really could be them because here they are so negative in their life. Yeah, your person's dealing with, because they have the Eight of Swords in the Tower here. And, you know, the Queen of Swords is in their challenge. Like, I got to figure out what to do here, kind of. Or somebody here is kind of bitchy challenging them, possibly. Right? Let's see what they have to say for Capricorn about the Hanged Man, and it's reversed. And this is okay, and you don't really talk about reversals here, but in this deck. But I'm going to take it, and you know, I feel like this is, you know, you broke up with somebody here, Capricorn. It looks like, and this was difficult for you. You might have looked at this as your final difficulty, like it's finally over, or I don't think this will happen, you know, or maybe you had already gone through difficulties, and, you know, a few of them, and you might have you might have thought that was your final, right? Sounds like that show, right? Your final answer or whatever. The Three of Swords, misunderstandings and wounds, not wounds. Right? Yeah, there's a misunderstanding here. This is why we have the audience. That's why somebody wants to say something. Somebody wants to speak up here in this reading. Because they feel like they were either misunderstood. There could have been an ending where there was no communication, like somebody just left, kind of, and somebody else is like confused, like, what the hell? They didn't say anything to me. It's a possibility here. And if it's not a full-on ending, there was some type of ending that was like just negative. Like it doesn't have to be a full ending, but uh, an ending could be like, well, we were really enjoying each other, and now I haven't seen so and so in a long time. It could be that kind of an ending, right? It doesn't have to be like a full on, I'm leaving, and not necessarily here, right? Like there was a change. Sorry, you guys. We have the Four of Pentacles showing up. This is greed and solitude. This is what's on your mind. You might be wondering if this person is in solitude. They are. Somebody over here is in solitude, right? With the girl with her mask she took off, and she's writing. She's lonely and she's in solitude. You're wondering that about them. You could be wondering if they're lonely and if they are staying in a situation, because I don't feel like you're with them, because they're greedy MFs, Capricorn. Yeah. Yeah, MFs. You guys know what MFs are, don't you? Yeah, if you speak English, you do. It's not nice. No, it's not. And it rhymes with mother fudgers, all right? You could be wondering if this person is too greedy, like they have to stay. They're unhappy down here. So you might be wondering, are they staying just for money? Because I feel like you probably know here that they are unhappy in their life. Your person might have a whole bunch of money here. The benefactors here can be somebody who kind of pays for everything, right? Like when you get your life insurance, or so you get some type of like if you are the beneficiary, you're going to receive, but the benefactor is the giver. Like if your mom left you a house, she's the benefactor. I feel like this person could be patiently planning, and they're trying not to have negative thoughts here with the mindful card. They're patiently planning. They want preparations to come to fruition with you. I'm pretty sure. Because interesting, in your energies, you're always kind of wondering where this person is, Capricorn. Yeah, you are being like the high priestess and the psychologist and all this kind of stuff, Capricorn. Yeah, that's why I always say, let's give them a lobotomy, because you're kind of a psychologist here, right? You have to be a real shrink, though, to kind of do like terrible things to people. Yeah, over-medicate them, and I don't know if they operate on brains, but I feel like they used to. Scary stuff. They used to do lobotomies on people. They did it to John F. Kennedy's sister. Can you believe this shit? And, I don't know how and you can tell how evil they are, because they thought they were going to help somebody with their mental illness. When you remove the lobe, you're not helping. You're taking their brain out of their head. Yeah. It's the evil shit that goes on here. Everybody thinks, oh no, nothing happens. It's all good. The wheel, you guys. The wheel is in the challenge. Yeah, go to the website, you guys, and see. It's a very cool interview over there of somebody very intuitive, more than intuitive. Yeah, it's a very uplifting and happy video. We have the wheel here. It's on my website, you guys. We have the wheel, and the website is powerandlighttarot.com. The wheel's in the challenge for you, said Capricorn, and it could literally be a Sagittarian, right? Because it doesn't have to be. It could be somebody's fortune is standing in your way. It could be the challenges that they have to be ballsy to take a chance on you. It could be that you feel like they're fated and this is screwing with you, screwing with your mind. Like, God damn, I know that's my soulmate. Well, why can't I be with this person? Yeah. Right? Let's see what they say about the wheel. The wheel of fortune. It is cycles, luck, and the passing of time. Yeah, you might feel like time's passing and this is challenging you. Like, oh shit, time's going by here. I'm never going to be with them, or something like that. Or they might, I don't know, stay wherever they're at. Maybe they're going to stay, I don't know, with the Wicked Witch of the West, or, a vampire, or whoever they're going to stay with, a bloodsucker, I don't know, right? Or they're going to stay in another country and they're, not going to come to you. But there's something you feel blocked why you can't have this person. You might think it's because of money. You might feel that this person here, maybe you just feel like something's blocking you with this person, and it could be money, and it could be that they need to awaken. It could be that they need to leave somebody, but definitely. And let's see what else we have here. And you might also feel, Capricorn, that you just had shitty luck here, right? Because if you think somebody's unhappy, your person's unhappy down here. They have the Eight of Swords in the Tower. I mean, this card right here, it looks like somebody would try to give them a lobotomy and they still have the bandage on their head. And so, my point about it is that my point here is that you might feel, well, if I'm special to them, and I feel like you do. I feel like you are seeing yourself as special to this person. They might have done some mind effery on you, Capricorn. But my point about it is, if they feel that I'm special, I just have bad luck here. There could have been bad timing, because the wheel talks about divine timing as well, right? It does. The wheel turns and there's a new cycle. It's a different time, things like that. You could feel like it was divine timing, but against you, kind of, for somebody else, kind of. Because it looks like, once again, your person here is somebody who is with somebody who's not as good as you, or something like that. Or, or they're staying for money, or, and we're not here to compare, but, we do make comparisons in life. This is how we live. Yeah, we make a comparison when you go to the store. Am I going to pick an organic fruit, or am I going to pick that other one that, the flies on it or whatever? So life is about comparisons, and it is called analysis, right? Yeah, they want to call it something else. It's crazy people, right? Let's get a card here, Capricorn, on your challenge. Yeah, where are those cards at? Where'd they go? OMG here. I feel like they went away. Oh, here they are. Let's get a card for Capricorn on the... Oh, wow, we're losing time. We're making a lot of time. The Hermit. Yeah, this is in the challenge. You want this person to find the truth. Go deep within. Do some soul searching. And, I feel like you do here. This is isolation, excuse me, too. This can be isolation, the Hermit. You might feel lonely right now, Capricorn, because this is like happening, kind of. You could, this could be a Virgo here. The Knight of Swords could be what you want. And it's a typical Knight of Swords, except that these people are fighting also, and they're running away. You could be hoping that your person is going to chase somebody away here. You could chase away the evil witch, right? Let's see what else it says. Valor and fury. Okay, you might be hoping somebody, well, valor is usually like somebody who is courageous because they find value in something, right? There's something for them to fight for. You want your person to fight for you and wake the hell up. Yeah, and you might want them to be mad, or you're mad, right? Maybe you want them to cut somebody out here. You could. And stand up for like their belief in you. Because in this reading, I feel like you understand that this person believes in you. And that's really frustrating, right? To know that somebody believes in you, but they're not with you. You're like, you dumb bunny, right? We have the Death card, and you're fearing that, or that's your negative thought, or let's see what it says about the Death card here, right? If you fact check it, it'll say a new brand. It'll say, something about flowers, or the death. If you fact checked, if you go and fact check the devil, it'll say a nice person at your door. That's how it is. That's the thought police, you guys. Yeah. So let's get back to this. The Death card, transformation, fear, unexpected event. You're just afraid, Capricorn, this isn't going to work out for you. You could be afraid of an unexpected event, like they're never going to return. Because I feel like you're getting negative here, definitely here. That's probably you, groupthink, it could be too. But this could be you, like, fearing that this person might just end up staying wherever they're at. I don't know where they're at, Capricorn, right? They could be asleep. on a bed of black widows. I don't know. But let's look at their energy here. But wherever they're at, it's not a good place. And it's not with you. That's clear. Let's look at the Eight of Swords. That's her energy, right? That cracks me up when I see that picture here. And he's looking at the vultures, right? And he's all tied up. But he could get himself out. He could, but he doesn't. That's typically, but in this deck, maybe he can't release himself. Your person needs to release. This card talks about release in any deck almost. They need to release themselves from, a black widow, right? A witch, a devil. They need to release themselves from somebody or a situation that is not any good for them, I believe. And this is the Eight of Swords. In this deck is disappointment and impediment. Yeah, impediment is something that's kind of blocking you or slowing you down. So this person probably felt disappointed. They could have put this impediment in front of themselves. And I feel like that's what you think about this person. You just think you make your own problems here, kind of, right? You could just come be with me. That's kind of what I get out of this. And they have the Chariot here, and that is showing up for them. It could be part of their current energy. And this is victory, honors, and achieved objectives. Your person knows they slowed themselves down to have a victory with you. For sure. They know that. What's on their mind is the Two of Wands. You know that, and they know that. Yeah, you guys are on the same page about that, Capricorn. I feel like you are. The Two of Wands is uncertainty. Wow, uncertainty. Wow, dude, that's kind of a trip. He does look unhappy here. He does, right? Usually he looks kind of happy there, or at least, just contemplative, right? And sadness amidst abundance. Wow, this is what's on your person's mind. They are sad and they have abundance. Yeah, they are. I don't know where they get this abundance at with this. But this guy, this is a switch. In this deck, he's being different. Because, yeah. And so your person, they are sad. I said that earlier. They're not in a good place. They're sad here. They got a bunch of dough. And that's probably why the benefactor is here. Or they have some level of stability. Right? Good, because they're trying to remove the middle class. And make the poor poorer. Let's look at the Queen of Swords for your person, Capricorn. And the Queen of Swords here, she looks mad. She does. It looks like this kind of, this lady with curly hair. She looks pissed off. Yeah, she does. And this is in the challenge. They might be dealing with somebody who's mean. I mean, it could be that simple. And they're afraid of them. Widowhood, sterility, and strength. Sterility. Maybe your person's in a sterile relationship where nothing is alive and even the good bacteria is dead, right? Or, sterility is just, there's nothing living there, right? There's nothing alive. Your person is in some type of a really dead relationship. They might be in a dead relationship that is, and the challenge is, I don't think it's widowhood, but, it could be, but, the strength, that means they probably have to, yeah, I don't think it's that. The strength card is in the challenge. The strength card is part of this, in their challenge. They need courage here. Here they are, knowing that, that they've been a real wimp because they're living in, here's what's on your mind. You're wondering, are they staying in this for greed? And down here, this is sadness right below that card. Sadness amongst, or amidst, I should say, abundance. What they want is the Empress and their fear is the Tower. Let's see. This is very clear too, Capricorn. It is. Let's look at what their version of the Empress is. Yeah, here she is. That's the back of her. And she's got two cute kids here. Let's see what it says here. And the Empress, intelligence, advice, and fertile woman. This is what they want. They want you, somebody fertile. Maybe they want to have a kid with you, right? I don't know. Not necessarily, right? Your person is hoping here for their own advice and their own damn intelligence. Because it's next to this Queen of Swords. Excuse me. They're seeking their own advice and they're hoping they're going to have the courage to follow it. That's what this is. Yeah, this is you're dealing with a crybaby, Capricorn. He looks like it, kind of, right? Let's look at the Tower here, Capricorn. Let's see what the Tower, what their idea of the Tower is. Your person's idea of a tower could be like, a spider near the front door. I mean, it kind of, you just somebody who needs more courage, right? They're acknowledging it even. I beg your pardon, you guys. It's finally going away, but arrogance, ruin, downfall, loss of goods. So your person could be afraid here to lose money, loss of goods, financial goods. Sorry about my throat. Excuse me, you guys. Sorry. And I feel like your person here is, they're afraid here to lose money. That's what they are. You're right about your person, Capricorn. They're greedy AF. They're afraid of like financial ruin right here, I'm pretty sure. So it could be, they could be afraid of somebody who's very arrogant. Somebody who's going to when they try to walk out the door, they're going to throw a dart at their head or just, I'm not really sure here. We're going to find out in the extended though, Capricorn. And the link is below. They're all super affordable. And we're going to finish the Tree of Life Oracle here. We're also going to find out how they feel about you. We're going to see their environment. Yeah. And, we're going to look at their environment. We're going to see their near future, what you don't know about them, Capricorn, how they're seeing this whole thing. And, of course, their true intentions. The link is below. They're all super affordable. Thanks so much for joining me here. God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.